Alright, so these are Morimoto lights. They're aftermarket lights. Biggest downfall of aftermarket lights is they have almost no UV protection, no sunscreen. So what happens is they're able to get sunburned, sun damage, a lot faster. It's no different than sending your toddler out to the sun, to the beach, with no sunscreen. So this first step pulls all that yellowing and oxidation out of the lights. And then from there, we can get it taped up and then start. Get that wiped off here. Pro tip, if a vehicle you're working on is ceramic coated, take your glass cleaner, just wipe off around the edges to give it a little more ability to stick, but just know that you're going to have an issue with it sticking. Let's get this thing taped up. Okay. First thing you want to do, you want the first step of sandpaper that's going to actually grab onto the light. That's going to give you a nice even frosted look, even matte finish. And so we'll just do a test spot here. Nothing crazy. As you can see, even matte finish. So we'll go ahead and keep sanding. Typically on aftermarket lights, as long as they've never been done before, 1000 grit is totally fine. Most aftermarket lights restore like typical import vehicles, so you don't have to do anything crazy. Now if you're new, tape this up, but there's a big enough gap there that I'm not worried about it. If you're concerned, just go ahead and tape it up. This one little corner we will have to hand sand. And then we'll sand the bottom section by hand too, because there's a ridge there. So first step, you want to get rid of everything shiny. So as you can see, this edge here, it's shiny still. This edge is shiny here. And then this lip right around this corner is shiny. So we'll hand sand those to give it a nice finish. What I mean by hand sand, pull the paper off the pad. We'll sand across this ridge here. Okay, once that's all even matte finish, we'll go ahead and do 2000. And since I'm already in the habit, we'll go ahead and get these edges first. Now this is the full process. So as we go here, I'm going to post this video unedited, so it's a longer video. But take notes, zoom in, pinch the screen, zoom in if you need to. On most imports, 1, 2, 3, 4, polish, coat. That's all you need. The most important steps of sanding, every single one's important, but the most important ones is that first step. You want to make sure with that first step of sanding you get an even frosted look across the whole light, because that's letting you know that all that failed UV coating that was there before is gone. If you try to coat on top of it with leaving some of that stuff there, that's when you run into issues where you're gonna have premature failure of whatever you put on there. So Make sure you get that. Get this little edge here. Okay. Now remember, when you're doing this, a lot of times people want to, well, it's, you know, the guy down the street can do it for 50 bucks. The Walmart can do it for 35. Sam's Club can do it for 50 or whatever it is. Yes, that's true. Those are not your competition. If you're viewing them as competition, it's simply just pointing out that you have a commodity mindset. Oh, really, it's a weak mindset, because I used to be the same place. And so this is my encouragement to you in your homework. Work on building your financial blueprint so that instead of seeing someone else as competition, first off, you don't know what they do. You don't know what kind of work they do. So when a customer's like, oh, well, Timmy down the street can do it for 50 or whatever they might say, or can you do it for less? You don't know what they do. And so there's many factors into why someone is cheaper. But the biggest thing to remember is they're not your competition. There is more than enough headlights out there for everybody, even in your city, to have more than enough, and there still be more than enough to go around. So if you're driving around town, I get this comment sometimes where they'll say, well, my market's already saturated. There's someone in my city who already does this. There's already 3 detail shops that do it. Walmart does it, whatever they might say. If you're driving around town and you see vehicles that are yellow and faded, ding, 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 it's not saturated. What I know, guys, is having done this for over a decade, there's no such thing as saturation when it comes to headlight restoration. People will use, guys, I've had my friends and family use someone else because they forgot that I did this, air quotes. So there's more than enough to go around. And a lot of times they'll choose someone else that's cheaper, and it's okay. And then they'll call you back in 6 months, or they'll call you and asking for advice in 6 months, a year, and they have to pay again. So remember that. There's many reasons why someone might be cheaper, but they're not your competition. In my own city, because of my videos, there's 13 other people in my city who do what I do on some shape, form, or fashion. I'm the only one who does full-time, like headlights is all that I do. Most of them do some other, guys, we're at 4,000 grit, by the way. Most of them do some other form, like they detail, or this is truly just a side hustle, which is fine. Headlights is all that I do. So if you're like, you know what, I just want to make this a side hustle, that's totally fine. Do it. There's more than enough. I've got over 1,000 videos on TikTok alone showing you how to do this. And so there's more than enough info out there from my page alone, plus other people out there. But what I would tell you, if you're looking to build consistent $5,000 to $10,000 a month doing this, consistent revenue, and go faster than having to figure it all on your own, you know, watch all the videos and, okay, what did he use here? Because a lot of my videos are sped up. Go to headlightrestorationschool.com. Our goal is to help you build your own premium headlight restoration company. Here we go, micro cut. I use that for both steps. So you can outcharge anyone else in your city and never have to deal with competition. And notice I did not say overcharge. Not about that. Guys, if you want the stuff that I use, the products, go to headlightmagic.com. Use code Andrew and they'll give you 10% off. At the end of the day though, get the client's lights clear, charge them for it, and go to the next one. Now, if you're wanting to double check at this point before you coat it, go ahead and wipe the whole light off. and then dry it off. Just make sure you don't see any heavier scratches. But other than that, pull our tape and we can start cleaning. So before we coat this, it should not look like you were here. Once I do the next wipe down, this is still the dirty towel here. It should not look like we were here at this point. So take our clean towel. We'll get one more wipe down here. Okay. Now, this is where most detailers leave it. This is the whole goal of every student I teach. I want you to stand out in the crowd. So this is restoration ceramic. So this goes on here. Unlike most ceramics where you put them on the light and then you wait 5-10 minutes, whatever, and then you come back and wipe it off. This actually goes onto the light. We let it stay there. This creates a thick layer of glass on top of the light. With these bigger lights, it's not uncommon to put a few more drops on here. But this dries to a thick, hard shell. This is what gives us 3 years of UV protection. What's really cool is once this fully dries, now once you put it on, go ahead and walk on the light. Make sure you got all the edges. And we did. We're good. So this will dry and be extremely, extremely hydrophobic. It dries in about 20 to 30 minutes depending on the temperature. So it's self-leveling, extremely glossy. Guys, if you want the same stuff I use here, this is YouTube specific. Go to headlightmagic.com, use code Andrew. They'll give you 10% off. And remember, things like micro cracking, hopefully you can see that right here. The cracks were there before. Once the cracking happens, we can't fix that, okay? Headlightmagic.com, use code Andrew. They'll give you 10% off. But remember, guys, don't overthink it. It's just plastic.